Okay, so for scientific notation, we're going to focus on doing standard scientific notation in this class. You may have heard of that before. It means there's one non-zero digit to the left of the decimal. So I'm going to do the first 4 examples on your worksheet. Here, I've got a decimal that I need to move over to the right of the 5. That places one non-zero digit to the left of the decimal. I have to move it 3 places, and my number is less than 1. So it's going to be 5.920 times 10, and this is a negative exponent on the power of 10 when your number is less than 1. Okay? I'm including this 0 here because it's significant, right? Trailing zeros are significant if a decimal is somewhere in the number. For the next one, I'm going to move the decimal that's here to the right of the 1. Because that places one non-zero digit to the left of the decimal. Since my number is greater than 1, my exponent on the power of 10 is going to be positive, and I'm moving it 3 places. Okay? For the next one, I'm going to move this decimal to the right of the 2. That will give me 2.5 times 10, and since my number is less than 1, my exponent on the power of 10 is negative. The last one, 89, I move the decimal to the right of the 8. You're going to get 8.9 times 10, and it's a positive exponent on the power of 10 because your number is greater than 1. Easy enough? Okay, now we're going to go the other way, except I'm going to specify how many significant figures I want when you put it into scientific notation. So 49,000. I want 3 significant figures when you put that into scientific notation. We're going to move the decimal over 1, 2, 3, 4 places, and our number is greater than 1. So this is going to be 4.90 times 10 to the 4th power. The next one, 0.08, I want 2 significant figures. Well, wouldn't I have to put a 0 after the 8 because trailing zeros are significant when there's a decimal somewhere? So I'm going to move this over 2, and I'm going to have 2 sig figs. So it's going to be 8.0 times 10, and my exponent is negative because my number is less than 1. 598. I want that to 1 significant figure. My decimal is here. We're moving it over 2. So 5 times 10, and this exponent is going to be positive because my number is greater than 1. The last one, 3,298. Underline the 32. You want 2 significant figures. Move the decimal over 1, 2, 3 places. But since this is a 9, we're going to round that up. Okay, so you're going to get 3.3 times 10 to the 3rd. And that's a positive exponent because that number is greater than 1. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, let's just write some as ordinary numbers. So let me erase this. And let's take a look at 4 examples. How about for the sake of time, let's just do 3. Exponent is negative. That means my number is less than 1. That means this decimal moves to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros in front of that 1. And there you go. Okay? For the next one, you've got an exponent on the power of 10 that's positive. That means this decimal moves to the right. 1, 2, 3, because your number has to be greater than 1. So 4730 is your answer. For the last one, this exponent is negative. That means my number is less than 1. That means the decimal is moving 2 places to the left. You have 1 blank for your 0, 0.0550, and you're done. Easy enough? Okay. Since the 0 was here in the original number, that means it's significant, right? So you have to include that there. Okay? All right.